Welcome back. You join us in Halifax, Nova Scotia as the final event of Skate Canada 2024. Been a fantastic 3 days of competition. My name's Chris Howarth, delighted to have your company as we make our way into the magnificent Scotiabank Centre for this final event. It's the free dance. 10 teams battling it out for the gold medal here in Skate Canada. That's the scene. So the situation after the rhythm dance is that Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier from Canada are leading. They've got quite a margin going into this, around 9 points. They are the world silver medalists and red hot favourites to win here. They'd have to have a pretty bad free skate not to win gold. Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lagha, who had a fall in the rhythm dance, but the quality of what they did was so good. They're in second place. And Evgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud from France are in third at the moment. It's pretty tight at the top. We don't often see an awful lot of changing of placings in the ice dance, but you never know, things could change here. That's the top three going into the free dance. Of course, this is the second Grand Prix. Last weekend, Skate America took place, and Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson for Great Britain won there, beating the world champions, Madison Chock and Evan Bates, who finished in second place. So there's the lineup of the first group. As I said, 10 teams split into two groups, and they're the final group. They will go in reverse order of how they finished on the rhythm dance. We're just about ready to get underway with the action. They're the panel of judges. And I've got to say, throughout the competition here, the judging has been very, very good indeed. It's been first rate. The first 5 teams ready to go. Teams from Australia, Canada, Korea, and the USA in this opening group. Sense the tension. Just want to get out there. Get on with it. So here we go.
From Australia, Holly.
So first to go, the Australian team, Holly Harris and Jason Chan lying in 10th place. Then Alicia Fabbri and Paul Ayer from Canada, they're in 9th.
From Republic of Korea, Hannah Lim.
From the Republic of Korea, they skated really well in the rhythm dance. Hannah Lim and Yi Kang.
Emily Bratti and Ian Somerville.
Emily Bratti and Ian Somerville for the USA will follow them. And last to go, lying in 6th place, Una and Gage Brown. Brother and sister team last to go in this opening group. There's confirmation of how they will go and where they stand after the rhythm dance. See, there isn't an awful lot in it. From 9th to 6th place is pretty tight. Just over a couple of points. So this team with a little bit of work to do. Holly Harris and Jason Chan. First to go. They've got a wealth of experience. They've competed in the World Championships 4 times before. Never got inside the top 10. Competed in one event this year. That was the Budapest Trophy, where they finished in 7th place. They'll be followed by the team lying in 9th place, the Canadian team, Fabbri and Ayer. These two bronze medalists in Canadian national championships last year. Did compete in Skate America last weekend, where they finished in 10th place. So place higher here. Bronze medalist in the Dennis 10 Memorial Challenge in Astana this year as well. Here the team from the Republic of Korea, the team that finished in 14th place in the World Championships last year. One event for them this season, and that again, the Dennis 10 Memorial Challenge. Finished in 5th place. Pretty good in the rhythm dance, I thought.
Representing the Republic of Korea, Lim and Quan.
So, lying in 8th, Lim and Quan. Then the first of two American teams, Bratti and Somerville, competed in Worlds last year, where they finished in 23rd place. They finished 3rd in US Nationals, runners-up in Budapest Trophy this year. They go into this lying in 7th place.
Representing the United States of America, Bratti and Somerville.
And last to go in this opening group, brother and sister team, Una and Gage Brown from the USA. 8th in Nationals last year, former junior world champions, won the title back in 2022. A couple of competitions this season. They finished 2nd in Lake Placid in the ice dance competition there, and runners-up in the Dennis 10 Memorial as well in Astana. Fun team to watch, lying in 6th place. Another brother and sister team from the USA doing really, really well this season. Congratulations to Eliana and Ethan Peel, who've made it into the Grand Prix finals in the junior ice dance event. They joined Katerina Wolskin and Dmitry Sarevsky as the US members, but top 6 from the junior Grand Prix series making it there, I'm sure. Dad will be very, very proud. Well done, guys. So closing stages of the warm-up. Remember, this is the 2nd Grand Prix of the season. There's 4 more to go. Next week, we're off to France, to Angers for the French Grand Prix. Then it's a hop across to Tokyo in Japan, back to Europe for the Finnish Grand Prix in Helsinki, and then the last Grand Prix of the season in Changjiang in China. And then the top 6 in each discipline after the 6 Grand Prix will make it through to the grand final in Grenoble, beginning of December.
Please welcome the first competitors. Representing Australia.
So to get us underway, the team lying in 10th place after the rhythm dance. Got a little bit of work to do here. We wish them well. This is Holly Harris and Jason Chan for Australia. She came out a little bit early on that second set of twizzles. Well, it's a beautiful program, there's no doubt about that. Topping and tailing with Claire de Lune. Just that one real error in the program on the twizzles. Be good to see that again. I'm pretty sure she stepped out early on that second set. I think it was the right forward outside twizzle, which is a tricky one. That's the only element that has got a negative grade of execution. They've lost close to 2/10 on that. Yeah, she gets a level 2, he gets a 4 for the twizzles. So apart from that, I think it went well. They got over 100 points in the Budapest Trophy, 103.46. So that's the sort of mark they'd be looking for here if they possibly can. They want to get over 100. The levels on all the other elements don't look too bad. They step, they both get a level 2. Really good technique on the spin. So there's the start of the twizzles. That one looks okay. Really good rise and fall in the knee through the 1 foot movement. Yeah, they're a really good-looking team. This, I think, there's a good chemistry between them, and they always seem to come up with a really good concept for the program. And I enjoyed this a lot. But I just feel they've got to find something, find some way to make inroads. When you look at their results over the past few seasons, after their first year in the World Championships, they made a rise inside the top 20, 18th place, got up to 16th, dropped back down to 17th place, and it's around that. They'd be looking now to try and knock on the door of a top 10 place at the World Championships. They've got to find something special. So 99.4, not as close to 100. Not quite as good as they did in Budapest. Roman looks pleased. It's about what they expected, I think.
Please welcome the next competitors.
Veuillez accueillir les prochains partenaires.
Representing Canada, Fabbri and Ayer.
Well, it could be a big afternoon for the Canadians. Remember, they've got two teams at the top going into the free, but this is their third team. A team that finished in third place, in fact, in Canadian Nationals. They'll go into this lying in 9th place. We wish them well here. Fabbri and Ayer.
This is a man's world, but it would be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry.
Yeah, beautifully smooth through that.
Man made electric lights to take us out of the dark. Man made a bowl full of water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. It would be nothing without a woman or a girl. Ooh, yeah. He's lost. Ooh. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. 'Cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'll never stay. I don't tell you what
Wow. Well, I really enjoyed that.
From Canada, Mr. Fabbri and Ayer.
Yeah, I think the choice of music was perfect for them. Obviously not the most difficult program. We're going to see harder programs as we move on in the afternoon, but nevertheless, what they did very well. I thought the Twizzles were sensational. Both of them getting level 4s on that. Their speed across the ice, very impressive indeed. The program I thought was perhaps a little bit open, which makes it a bit easier. But I've got to say, it's easier on the eye. I think it makes the program almost more enjoyable. There's a fluidity to it, which I really liked. That program put together by Zach Donahue. And if you think about it, you can imagine him skating that sort of program. There's Marie-France Debreu greeting them at the door. Yeah, lovely speed, really good use of the edges. We're going to see deeper edges here, this 1 foot section. Really good control. You can see how far they get over. But when it comes to the likes of Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier, you're going to see them even deeper on those edges. Here's those Twizzles, which I thought were very, very good indeed. No problems with the spin. Yeah, these two look really well trained for this competition. It is early on in the season. They look right on the money, really over the skate. It looks as though they've honed the program very well for this stage of the season. Yeah, you sense a real joy in performing. Really responsive crowd here as well, which always helps. Well, let's hope the judges go with that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Their season's best score, 109.32. They got that in the Dennis 10 Memorial Challenge, where they won the bronze medal. Yeah, 104.35. So not too bad. So they go into their allotted slot, which is first place, but I don't honestly think they could have done much better. Well done, guys.
Please welcome the next competitors. Representing the Republic of Korea, Lim and Quan.
So this team have got about half a point in hand going into the free dance ahead of the Canadians. They're lying in 8th place. This is Lim and Quan for the Republic of Korea.
She's born to be bad, so run for the hills. Cruella, the fear on your face, it gives me a thrill. And I try to be sweet, I try to be kind, but I feel much better now that I'm out of my mind.
Oh, wow. What a transition into that lift.
Original criminal, dressed to kill, just call me Cruella de Vil. Call me crazy, call me insane, but you're stuck in the past, and I'm ahead of the game.
Yeah, I really like these two. Love the concept of the program. Florence and the Machine. She made a good Cruella, didn't she? So there they are, Hannah Lim and Lim Quan for the Republic of Korea. Now these two, as juniors, were very, very successful indeed. They were silver medalists in the Junior World Championships in 2023. And you can see why there. So now making the transition into the senior competition, and they're looking good. One of the things I love about these two is the way they get down in their knee and really into the ice. They can create energy out of absolutely nothing. I think one of the areas they've got to work a little bit is that the rise and fall in the knee could be a little bit better. It'll be a busy afternoon for Marie-France, that's for sure. Wasn't this fabulous? That entrance into the lift, so difficult. But they did really well on the twizzles. See, spotting each other all the time. She got level 4 on the synchronized twizzles. He got a 3. In fact, the one-footed movement as well, he only got a level 1 on that. There's so many highlights in the program.
Cruella de Vil, she's born to be bad, so run for the hills. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil.
You know, this team, the first Korean ice dance team to win a medal in an ISU championships, and that was that silver medal that they got in the World Juniors. And a silver too in the Grand Prix finals. Team to keep your eye on, I can tell you. They're in good hands, training in Montreal, as do most of the good teams. Okay, so they need 103.82 to go into the lead. 107.38 is their season's best score. And I couldn't see any glaring errors in the program, so you'd imagine they're going to get close to a season's best.
Lim and Quan from the Republic of
Yeah, 106.45, that'll do very nicely. They go into their allotted slot, so the Koreans leading the Canadians.
77.09.
We've got 2 more to go in this opening group.
Please welcome the next competitors.
Veuillez accueillir les prochains partenaires.
Representing the United States of America, Bratti and Somerville.
So now to a team that finished 6th in both of their Grand Prix last season. They competed in the Cup of China and the NHK Trophy. Silver medalist in Budapest this year. The US national bronze medalists, Bratti and Somerville.
Ne me quitte pas, il faut oublier, tout peut s'oublier, qui s'enfuit déjà, oublier le temps des malentendus et le temps perdu, à savoir comment oublier ces heures.
Oh dear me! Got it all wrong there. And again.
Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Moi, je t'offrirai des perles de pluie venues de pays où il n'a plus peur. Je creuserai la terre jusqu'après ma mort pour couvrir ton corps d'or et de lumière. Je ferai un domaine où l'amour sera roi, où l'amour sera loi, où tu seras roi. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Ne me quitte pas. On a vu souvent rejaillir le feu d'un ancien volcan qu'on croyait trop vieux. Il est, paraît-il, des terres brûlées donnant plus de blé qu'un meilleur avril. Et combien de sueurs pour qu'un ciel flamboyant, le rouge et le noir ne s'épousent-ils pas? Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas. Je ne vais plus pleurer, je ne vais plus parler. Je me cacherai là à te regarder danser, sourire et t'écouter chanter et puis rire Laisse-moi devenir l'ombre de ton nom, l'ombre de ta main, l'ombre de ton chien. Mais ne quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas.
Oh, what a shame. Wasn't that a beautiful program?
Representing the United States of America, Bratti and Somerville.
Well, all credit to them. They kept pushing right to the end of the program. Never easy when you make a mistake like that, and it was a costly mistake, I can tell you. If you did watch the rhythm dance, you'll have seen that the second Canadian team, Lajoie and Lagha, had a fall in the rhythm dance, but when they had their fall, it wasn't on a specific element. This, unfortunately, was, and yeah, keep your chin up, man. There'll be better days. So to put it into perspective, the Twizzles, if they'd have done it well, they could have been up around 8 points. And they've got, well, less than 1 point for that element. And then, of course, a 1 point deduction as well for the fall. So it is a huge error. But I do take my hat off to them because they did keep pushing right to the end of the program, and they are a joy to watch. Love the chemistry between them. And there is that intensity all the way through the program, but they're able to project out into the arena as well. Yeah, basic skating skills so good from this team.
Je creuserai la terre jusqu'après ma mort pour couvrir ton corps d'or et de lumière. Je ferai un domaine où l'amour sera roi, où l'amour sera loi, où tu seras roi. Ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas, ne me quitte pas.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Well, they've really got no time to regroup either, because they'll be back in action next week in Angers in France. They're competing in the French Grand Prix. So they've got to put the disappointment of this behind them. It will be a costly mistake. So you can add, well, really 9 points to whatever they get. That would have been the sort of score that they would have got. So let's have a look. 105.62 would give them the lead. They're not going to get that. 101.6 is third place. And it's going to be third overall. They're going to drop a couple of places. That's how critical that mistake was.
Avec une note totale de 173.08.
Take it on the chin, guys. There'll be better days.
Troisième place.
Please welcome the next competitors.
Veuillez accueillir les prochains partenaires.
Representing the United States of America, Una Brown and Gage Brown.
Well, a couple here with energy to burn. Very impressive in the rhythm dance. Enjoyed them a lot. Team that finished 8th in the US Nationals last year. They were the Junior World Champions a couple of years ago. Una and Gage Brown. Oh, see, she was all over the shop on that first set of twizzles. much better there. Good recovery.
Don't cry, don't raise your eye. It's only teenage wasteland. It's only teenage wasteland. It's only teenage
Well, that was some pace at the end of their program. Goodness me. I got out of breath watching it.
Representing the United States of America, Una Brown and Gage Brown.
So Una and Gage here did well. It was a good recovery from the mistake at the beginning of the program on those twizzles. Una was all over the shop, and to be honest, she did well to stay on her feet. These two who split their training between Long Island and Montreal. And it's another team making that transition from junior to senior. And they've been competing as seniors for the last couple of seasons now.
Good save. Yeah.
Did well in Skate Canada last year, where they finished in 4th place. They are another young team to really keep your eye on. They've got personality. There you can see how she stayed on her feet. Goodness me. Well, that's a sign of real talent. And And real character too, to not let the mistake impact the rest of the program. That is so important. Don't dwell on the mistakes, just look forward and push to the end. And that's exactly what they did. Again, another team with a lovely deep knee bend. They really get into the ice. You see those ankles working all the time. Almost took out the camera there.
Don't cry, don't raise your eye. It's only today.
Yeah, that pace at the end of the program was second to none. Love the way the program was constructed, because it gave the skaters the opportunity to show their versatility, show their wonderful, long, deep edges, and then the contrast of the quick steps towards the end of the program. Really good. Okay, so they need 104.92 to go into the lead. Their season's best score, well, they've got over 110 this season. They got 113.95 in the Dennis 10, where they finished in second place. We are at the halfway stage now. Top 5 still to go. Deep breath from Gage. They wait for the marks. Here we go. 104.92 or more will give them the lead, and that's what they want. Yeah, they've done it. 106.96. It is first place, so it's sixth place at worst for the brother and sister team from the USA. Job well done. So that's how they stand going into the final group. As I say, 5 to go. The battle for the medals is on now. Here they come.
From the Czech Republic, Natalie
First to go, lying in 5th place from the Czech Republic, Natalie Tesarova and Philip Taschler, brother and sister team.
Zingas and Kolesnik.
For the USA, Emilia Zingas and Bratti Kolesnik lying in 4th place. Then Evgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud from France, they're in 3rd. Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lagha in 2nd place. But the leaders, here they are, dressed for the occasion, Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier. So there's confirmation of how they'll go. It is a Canada 1-2 at the moment. Could it possibly finish that way? Just a reminder that Zachary Lagha did have a fall in the rhythm dance, but it didn't do them too much harm, has to be said. So to get us underway in this group, it'll be the brother and sister team from the Czech Republic, Natalie and Philippe. Did so well in the European Championships this year, finished in 7th place, and they come here on the back of real success in Astana, where they won the Dennis 10 Memorial Trophy, and they were 4th in the Nebelhorn Trophy as well, so they've had a pretty good start to the season. Want to keep that momentum going well if they can here, and a 5th place finish isn't too bad for them. Or it wouldn't be too bad for them, should I say. In 4th place, it's Emilia Zingas and Bratti Kolesnik. These two finished in 4th place in the 4 Continents Championships last year. Bronze medalist in the Nebelhorn Trophy this year. Look pretty impressive in the rhythm dance, I must say. Could they possibly challenge for a medal here? They've got some work to do. They're just over a point behind the French team ahead of them, who are lying in 3rd place. And there they are. Evgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud from France finished in 4th place in the European Championships last year. 2nd in the Shanghai Trophy. the only event they've participated in this season. Two-time French national champions now. Looked pretty solid yesterday. Well, let's hope they've got the fall out of the way. Lajoie and Lagha lying in second place. Team that finished in 5th place in the World Championships last year. Bronze medalists in the 4 continents a couple of seasons ago. This is their first competition of the season. So, shaking out the nerves yesterday. Apart from the fall, they did look very, very good indeed. The team that train in Montreal. And you can see the quality there, can't you? And here they are, the leaders, silver medalists in the World Championships last year. They've been on the podium at Worlds 3 times now. It's their first competition of the season as well, so testing out the programs here. It's Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier, red-hot favourites, 3-time Canadian national champions now. Technically so good, these two. So there, another look at the Czech team, first to go. We're into the closing stages of the warm-up, so they won't want to do too much here.
There is 1 minute remaining in this warm-up.
There, the French team lying in 3rd place. Got the Americans breathing down their neck, though. Complete focus from Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier. They come here as defending champions, won both of their Grand Prix last season, in fact. In Canada and the Cup of China, finished in 3rd place in the Grand Prix finals.
Please welcome the next competitors. Representing Czech Republic, Tesarova and Taschler.
Well, I love watching this team. Brother and sister team to get us underway in the final group here in the free dance at Skate Canada. This is Natalie Tesarova and Philip Taschler from the Czech Republic. Some beautiful edge work there.
I'm going out of my mind.
Yeah, incredible balance point.
Where were you when I was lonesome? When it's cold, I'd like to die. I don't want us to live forever. When it's cold, I'd like to die. Lord, I don't leave me all by myself. Lord, I don't leave me all by myself. Lord, I don't leave me all by myself. Lord, I don't leave me all by myself.
Fantastic. Well, I don't think I've seen it much better than that. And remember, it's early on in the season. These programs are only going to get better.
From Czechia, Tesarova and Taschler.
Yeah, this is a team that really did make inroads last season. In fact, they made the mark really in 2023. At the end of the 2022-23 season, where they finished in 8th place in the World Championships and 6th place in the Europeans. Didn't fare quite so well in the Europeans or Worlds last season. But I love them. I thought the concept of the program there was great as well. You can't beat a bit of Moby. Fabulous appreciation.
This was challenge.
Program's choreographed by Matteo Zani and Pasquale Camerlengo, part of the team as well. I'd love to see the judges really go with them. So they've never finished higher than 5th in a senior Grand Prix. Last 3 events. That's exactly where they finished. Wasn't this amazing? Good through the twizzles.
'Cause in my dreams I'm dying all the time.
Both getting level 4s on the synchronized twizzles. That won't do them any harm. Be great if they could get close to a season's best. 116.20. The season's best. Their personal best score was 119.83. So their target is to try and get in the 120s. That won't happen here, but as the season goes on, who knows?
Tesarova and Taschler.
Yeah, 114.63. It is first place there, allotted slot. Remember, we've got 4 to go.
Competition score is 189.6, a new season's best. They are currently in first place.
Avec une note totale de 189.60, il s'agit de la meilleure note de la saison. Nathalie et Philippe sont actuellement en première place.
Please welcome the next competitors.
Veuillez accueillir les prochains partenaires.
Representing the United States of America, Zingas and Bratti and Kolesnik.
So does a medal beckon for this young American team? They go into this lying in 4th place. This is Emilia Zingas and Vadim Kolesnik. Yeah, what an amazing program that was.
From the United States
Not
of
an
America,
easy program, that's for sure.
Bratti and Kolesnik.
Amelia and Vadim completely exhausted after that. Loved the way it started. You could have heard a pin drop in the arena. Everybody focused on what they were doing, and there was a real air of quality about every single move they did. I feel like they left a few points out there. Diagonal step, not getting great levels. She got a 1. They only got 2s on the twizzles. Which can really hurt you. The technical panel just taking a look at those at the moment. But yeah, they left a couple of points out there. Certainly on the twizzles. It's been given the thumbs up as level 2. Yeah, the start of the program I thought was beautiful. This program choreographed by Igor Spielband, who was meeting them at the door. Amazing transitions in the lift. Was turning herself inside out. So many highlights in that program. Well done, Igor. He's done it again, and he's got a great team here.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Lena. Hi, Callie and Cole.
So these two train in Novi, in Michigan. Not too far from me, actually. Remember, we've got 3 to go, so this their challenge for a medal. To go into the lead, they lead 113.98. And I tell you, looking, the technical panel is still looking. It's not over yet. Czech team got 114.63, but remember, they were a little bit behind. These two had a point in hand. Those levels on the twizzles, could they prove crucial? In fact, their level's gone up a notch. She's got a 3, she's got a 2. The step, their level's slightly inferior. They're losing points just here and there.
Hi, everyone in Nova.
It's going to be very, very close.
I know, I think I said hi 25 times to everybody so far.
The scores, please.
So here we go. Target 113.98 to go into the lead. No, they're going to drop a place. 113.78. It's by the closest of margins. There's nothing in it, but the team from Czechia are going to move up 1 place there. Confirmation of that. 189.41 their total score. And Natalie and Philippe move up 1.
Please welcome the next competitors.
Veuillez accueillir les prochains partenaires.
Representing France, Evgenia Lopareva and Gilles and Brissaud.
Well, they go into this lying in 3rd place. They looked rock solid in the rhythm dance. This is Evgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud from France. Oh! That was something else. They didn't put a foot wrong. Goodness me, I don't think I've seen them skate the free dance any better than that.
Representing France, Lopareva and Brissaud.
I said before that it's so important to choose a bit of music and a theme for your program that suits the style of skating of the athletes, and that's exactly what they've done here. I thought it was a brilliant choice. Yeah, a program they could really get their teeth into. I'm sure they can pick holes in it, but to me it looked absolutely fantastic. Looking down at the levels, they're top-notch. 4s on the twizzles, 2s on the 1 foot section. Midline step could have been a little bit more, but on the whole, not bad at all. So much innovation throughout the program. Those twizzles and that open positions, the arms up, focus and concentration all the way through the program. Some amazing transitions. Don't know about you, but for me the program flew by. That intense look from Roman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to go into the lead, and by some way. It's going to be a medal here for the French team, but what color will it be? Remember, they've got 2 Canadians ahead of them. And there's less than a point between these two and second place. So they really have put the challenge down. So it's 117.49. It's a great score for them. Personal best is 120.27, but they'll take that. Remember, it is early on in the season. The programs will get better. Hard to believe, but that program is going to get better, that's for sure. That's how they stand. We've got 2 to go, as I say. It's not over yet.
Please welcome the next competitors. Representing Canada, Lajoie and Lagha.
So 2 to go, and they're both from Canada. In second place, a team that had a fall in the rhythm dance, but it's fair to say they got away with it. Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lagha from Canada.
It seems while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs that voices never share. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence.
just brilliant. What a class act these two are. Well, he's put that fall from yesterday right behind him, hasn't he? Well done. And they've enjoyed so much success in the Grand Prix over the years. Finished on the podium twice in 2023. Second in Skate America, second in the Cup of China. Bronze medalist in both Grand Prix the year before. That was fantastic. I honestly don't think I've seen him skate much better than that. A super choice of music. Of course, Sound of Silence, they're performed by Disturbed. David Draymond's vocals just exquisite. His voice hangs in the arena. And they hung on to every single note all the way through.
Because a vision softly creeping.
But it was a program that demanded of the skaters. It demanded them to build as the music built. And they did just that.
Vision that was planted in my
Really loved it.
still remains within the sound of silence.
So many fantastic highlights throughout the program.
10,000 people, maybe more.
And as I've already said, it is early on in the season, and these programs are going to get better and better. Can you imagine what this is going to be like when it comes to the World Championships in Boston in March? It will be fantastic.
And voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound
Well, these two had to miss
of silence.
the end of last season because she was recovering from a concussion, and they are a very talented team. She's a professional actress and appeared in commercials and TV show called Just Kidding, and he's a very accomplished pianist. What a team.
Lajoie and Lagha.
So it's going to be the lead for sure. 122.56 it is. That's a great score for them at this stage of the season.
Competition score is 109.
A job well done. Close to 200 points there, look. 208 is their personal best, but there's confirmation. It's at least a silver medal for Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lagha. Well done.
Please welcome the final competitors. Representing Canada, Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier.
Well, this is it. Our final skaters in the entire event. Leaders by some way going into this. The world silver medalists and defending champions here. Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier from Canada.
Skip the light fandango, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kinda seasick. The crowd called out for more. of pain.
Aren't they incredible? Technically, that was brilliant.
Representing Canada, Fabbri and Ayer.
Well, it was a fitting way to end the 3 days of competition here in Halifax. A brilliant performance by the defending champions, Gilles and Poirier. They didn't disappoint, did they? Their footwork, I can tell you, is impeccable. Just amazing. Well, the crowd got right behind it. A fantastic rendition of Procol Harum's White as Shade of Pale, wasn't it?
Very much. Thank you. Get off the ice.
Thank you.
Great to start the season.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That was really fun.
I told you it's going to go by.
Yeah, I think he summed it up. A perfect way to start the season, and never has a truer word been spoken. So these two have got a bit of a break after this. They'll be back for the 5th Grand Prix in the series in Helsinki. But well on the way here to making it into the finals. Be interesting. They'll be up against Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson in the next Grand Prix.
Turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was the ceiling flew away. When we call out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray, and so it was.
The wonderful slow-mos there. So they've easily done enough to win here. Still nerve-wracking though. There you go, 128.40. Very, very well done, guys. So interesting, comparing that score to that of Madison Chock and Evan Bates, who won the free dance last week in Skate America. They got 127.75. So they've laid down a marker here, that's for sure. So it couldn't have finished better, could it? That's how it finishes. Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier defend their title here in Skate Canada. Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lagha won they brilliant, almost 200 points there in second place, and Evgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud for France, who did not put a foot wrong, win the bronze medal. Shout out to the brother and sister team, Natalie Tesarova and Philippe Taschler, who finished in fourth place. They were sensational, and they leapfrogged over the American team. A little bit of movement there, which is always good to see. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's been fantastic. As I said before, this is the second Grand Prix in the series. Next week we're off to France in Angers. That will be followed by the Japanese Grand Prix, then Helsinki, and finally the Cup of China. Chance now for us to look back at the medalists and what amazing performances they gave us here in this free dance. Evgenia Lopareva, Geoffrey Brissaud from France. Winners of the bronze medal here. Third in the rhythm dance, third in the free dance. And with that performance, third overall. Well, they had a bit of a hiccup in the rhythm dance, these two, but they put that behind them and came out with a haunting free. Marjorie Lajoie and Zachary Lagha from Canada, winners of the silver medal. A program that built and built right to the end. And everything the music demanded, they delivered. But the evening belonged to these two. Silver medalists in the World Championships last year. A team that come here defending their title in Skate Canada. They were impeccable in the rhythm dance. And they kept the momentum going as only they can in the free. Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier, champions again here in Skate Canada. Wasn't that great? So if you want to follow these athletes and you want to see them in their next competitions, as I said, Piper and Paul, they'll be taking part in Helsinki. So they've got a couple of weeks break to hone the programs. Can you imagine? Can it be possible that they could perform them better than that? Marjorie and Zach, they'll be in the final Grand Prix, the Cup of China. And the French team, Evgenia Lopareva and Geoffrey Brissaud, They've got a busy couple of weeks because they'll be participating in France next weekend in Angers. That'll be an interesting one. Charline Guillain and Marco Fabbri in action there. So still lots to look forward to in the Grand Prix series this season. Remember, all roads leading to the grand final in Grenoble on the 5th of December. You want to mark that date in your diary. Don't want to miss that. Top 6 in each discipline will make it through. In my book, the Grand Prix final is probably one of the best events of the year. And it's always great because the juniors get to participate as well. Be a fabulous 3 days of competition. So the scene's set, we're almost ready to get underway. The final medals to be awarded in this second Grand Prix. So scheduled to be the men's medal ceremony first. And good to see, looking around, there's a fair few of the spectators that have hung around. Ice dance ceremony that should be first. I think if anybody asked you at the beginning of this competition where the gold medals were going to go, you'd probably have said the eventual winners. But the way the competitions panned out with the performances, there were a few shocks. If you think of the women's event, Kaori Sakamoto, the reigning world champion, 3 times world champion, the eventual winner, but what a performance from Rino Matsuki. Japan 1-2-3 in the ladies event. That performance from Rino will stick with me for a long, long time. That was absolutely sensational. And in the pairs event, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps, they won, but they didn't win the free. The night belonged to the young team of Katarina Gainish and Dmitry Shigarev from Uzbekistan, who moved up from 4th place to 2nd with a win on the free. That was sensational.
Grand Prix 2024 Skate Canada International Victory Ceremony Ice Dance.
Les étangs nationaux Patinage Canada 2024. La cérémonie de victoire pour la danse sur glace.
So here we go, the victory ceremony for the ice dance.
Bronze medal from France.
En troisième place et gagnant de la médaille de bronze, représentant la France, Evgenia Lopareva and Gilles and Brissaud.
Well, last year they competed in Skate America and the Grand Prix of France in Angers, and they won the bronze medal in both of those events there. And here they are, bronze medalists in 2024 in Skate Canada. Evgenia Lopareva and Gilles Brissaud from France.
Second and winner of the silver medal from Canada.
En deuxième place et gagnant de la médaille d'argent, représentant le Canada, Lajoie et Lagha.
Well, what a performance these two gave. They were just brilliant in the free dance. Lajoie and Lagha from Canada, winners of the silver medal here in Skate Canada. Silver medalists last year in Skate America and the Cup of China. Team that made it into the finals. Went on to finish in 5th place in the World Championships too.
First and winner of the gold medal from Canada.
En première place et les gagnants de la médaille d'or, représentant le Canada, Gilles and Poirier.
But they've done it again. They were champions in 2021, 2022 and 2023. And here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, it's another impeccable skate from Gilles and Poirier, winners of the gold medal. It's going to be a fascinating season this year. Well done, guys.
Veuillez accueillir présidente de Patinage Canada,
Karen Butcher. She will award the medals.
Karen Butcher to award the medals.
Veuillez accueillir représentant l'Union internationale de patinage.
Please welcome the ISU representative, Susanna Rakamo. She will award the flowers.
So to award the flower, Susanna Rakamo. Remember her skating with Petri? Silver medalist in the World Championships back in 1995 in Birmingham. I remember it well. And European champions that year in Dortmund. Well, Susanna knows a thing about ice dance. She'll have
If you are
had a bit to say there. So now the anthem for the winners.
your medalists.
Vos médaillés.
Yes, it's becoming a bit of a habit, isn't it, for Piper and Paul to be at the top of the podium, certainly at Skate Canada. But it's a good one. Three teams that are well worthy of medals here in Halifax. What an amazing final event it's been. Great for the Canadian Federation to get a first and second here in the final events. So it'll be photo time now. Get your cameras out. There's not much room up there. Careful as you go. So in case you're wondering, there's no gala here at Skate Canada, so these are the celebrations. This is the only chance to really congratulate the athletes. So now the lap of honour, a chance for the fans to get their shots too. Fantastic stuff. And that was a great shot. The two Canadian teams. Canada have done well here. They've won 2 gold medals and a silver. USA have won a gold and a silver, and Japan have won a gold, 2 silvers and a bronze. Don't know about you, but I'll be humming this music all night, I think. So there we are, the presentation ceremony for the ice dance complete. We've got one more. There it is. I don't know who's getting the royalties for that music loop, but he's had a good night, whoever it is. So one more victory ceremony here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Skate Canada 2024.
ISU Grand Prix 2024 Skate Canada International Victory Ceremony, Men.
Les ordres nationaux, Patinage Canada 2024, la cérémonie de victoire pour les hommes.
So here we go, the victory ceremony for the men. And it was a competition that went right down to the wire. It was a nail-biter for the minor medals.
Republic of Korea.
En troisième place et gagnant de la médaille de bronze, représentant la République de Corée, Junwon Cha.
With a 4th place finish in the short program, but an impeccable performance in the free, where he finished in 2nd place. Junwon Cha of the Republic of Korea wins the bronze medal here with 260.31 points. Huge improvement on last year, where he finished in 9th place.
Second and winner of the silver medal from Japan.
En deuxième place et gagnant de la médaille d'argent, représentant le Japon, Shun Sato.
Well, he finished on the podium in both of his Grand Prix last year. Bronze medalist in Skate America, silver medalist in the Grand Prix of Espoo. And here he is, winning the silver medal in his first Grand Prix of the season this year, Shun Sato of Japan. 2nd on the short, 4th on the free, but he had enough in hand.
First and winner of the gold medal
et les gagnants de la médaille d'or, représentant les États-Unis d'Amérique, Ilya Malinin.
Well, he's the first skater this season to make it into the Grand Prix finals. A win last week in Skate America, and he's followed it up here in Halifax, Nova Scotia in emphatic style. Victory by 40 points. Ilya Malinin of the USA. There's no stopping this guy.
Veuillez accueillir présidente de Patinage Canada.
Please welcome Skate Canada President Karen Butcher. She will award the medals.
Karen Butcher again to award the medals. Magnificent. Junwon Cha, who did so well. Can anybody beat this guy?
Veuillez accueillir représentant l'Union internationale de patinage.
Please welcome the ISU representative, Susanna Racamo. She will award the flowers.
Nana Racamo, ISU representative, awarding the flowers to the medalists. Giving her congratulations too.
If you are able, please rise for the national anthem of the winner. We present your medalists.
Vos médaillés.
What a fantastic picture that is. As you look at these three guys on the podium here, these are part of a bunch of male figure skaters that are taking this sport into new territory. Where's it all going to end? It's fascinating what they're doing. We've seen the quad axel. How long before we see a quint? In fact, I saw Ilya do a quad-quad combination. He's made a different stuff to the rest of us, that's for sure. Well, it was a great competition. At the end of the day, though, you've got to say, Ilya Malinin in a class of his own. The battle for the minor medals was intriguing, and it could have gone any which way. Worth giving a shout out to Sota Yamamoto, who was so unlucky finished third in the short program. He was third in the free, but the way things panned out, he ended up losing out by, what, just over 3 points, finishing in 4th place. So Ilya Malinin, he's safely through to the Grand Prix finals in the beginning of December in Grenoble. And we have to wait and see how things pan out for the other skaters. It's going to be fascinating, that's for sure. And then, of course, as we go into the new year, the World Championships, which will be in Boston. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when he takes to the ice? And it is such an important World Championships too. Of course, the countries earning their allotted slots for the Olympic Winter Games in 2026. So a lot at stake. And these guys on your screen here, they've proved they're up for the challenge. Ilya was shortchanged with the flag, wasn't he? As you look at these shots, it gives us a chance to congratulate all the champions here at Skate Canada. Ilya Malinin, gold medalist in the men's events. Kaori Sakamoto, who, by the skin of her teeth, won the ladies' event. Same situation in the pairs, really. Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps, well done to them for Canada. World champions winning there, and Piper Gilles and Paul Poirier, of course, in the ice dance. It's been a fabulous 3 days of competition. I've had a blast. Hope you've enjoyed it too. Everybody wanted to get their pictures. So just a reminder for the last time what's in store in the Grand Prix series. We're off to France next week to Angers. That will be fabulous. Then the NHK Trophy in Japan. I'll be there for that one. Then it's off to Helsinki for the Finlandia Trophy. And the Cup of China will be the last event of the series. And then, of course, the top 6 in each discipline will make it through to the grand final in Grenoble on December the 5th. Mark that date in your diaries now. It's going to be a wonderful occasion. Of course, all the winners of the Junior Grand Prix will be there as well. It is a real festival of figure skating. But there he is. He's unbeatable at the moment, and you sense that may go on for quite some time. Well done to the guys here. They've contributed to a fantastic event. Ilya Malinin, winner by 40 points. Seems scarcely credible, doesn't it? Shun Sato, the silver, and Junwan Cha, the bronze. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for your company. So until the NHK Trophy, from myself, Chris Howarth, it's been an absolute ball. Bye for now.